Well, nobody expected this to happen, but it did. So, Kris Tyson, the best friend of Mr. Beast, has been exposed for allegations and their predatory behavior like allegations. Because of that, Mr. Beast officially fired him, and now there's no more Kris, meaning that it's unknown what's gonna happen now. Because it's unknown if fans will end up having to like to like see if anybody from the Mr. Beast team has been accused of like doing similar stuff like that. Because look, nobody expected for Kris um to do anything like this in his past, because many people thought that Mr. Beast, his team was doing everything good for the world. They weren't gonna be accused of anything, but we were wrong. Because in a way, when anarchist the internet anarchist posted that video titled that Kris was gonna be Mr. Beast's nightmare, it was something like a transphobic type of video, but the title may or may not have predicted what could have ended up happening to Kris by literally being a nightmare for Mr. Beast in other ways, because now Kris, who was transitioning from man to woman, is now in the deep waters of controversy, meaning that this is not looking good for him, unfortunately. And seeing as to how people are talking about Kris and Mr. Beast, and him responding to the controversy by like I said, he fired him. And to anybody else wondering, yes, everybody now knows why Dr. Disrespect got banned, and it was for the allegations that Kris was in, and Dr. Disrespect even confirmed it, meaning that oh my goodness. And look, just like Dr. Disrespect, Kris unfortunately is now getting talked about in a bad light, meaning that it's unknown if the other Mr. Beast members must have done something in their past when they had old like Twitter or Snapchat or even Instagram accounts that may have had something to do with this and that, but you know, look, for what it is, it's just the only thing is that Kris for some reason said that that from the controversial anime artwork that he had on his wall to the sending inappropriate stuff to minors by text, and even saying that they were just jokes are not really something you want to talk about. So look, at this point, I don't know what's going to happen now. Because, no. Just, no. Because you can see what I'm trying to say at this point. Because I did not expect, out of like all people, Kris to be involved in this. But, you know, they do say that nobody is perfect and that once you're young, you're dumb. But I'm not trying to defend Kris. I'm just saying that that if he hadn't said that these were jokes or even had done any of this or even had that controversial like anime poster in his room in old videos, things could have been different, but this is something we unfortunately can't just walk past by. So anyways, this is Samuel Young, and this is just no. Um, I'm out. I'm not talking about this anymore. This this is kind of stressing me out. And like always, I'm out. My goodness.